Go.
Hello. Hi. Wondering what's this beautiful place that I'm standing in at? It's none other than Admiralty Park. Now I'm going to talk to you about what Admiralty Park's history is. Admiralty Park is a 27-hectare park. 7 of it is urban and 20 of it is forested. Okay, we have 5 different habitats where we can have a trail from. There's many activities like bird watching, cycling, trekking, exercising, and other concert and performances right here in Admiralty Park. We are going to show you a self-guided eco trail that's going to go into the forested area, and we're going to show you many different flora and fauna of Admiralty Park, which not everyone knows about. Okay, are we ready? Okay, now I'm going to talk to you about the do's and don'ts when entering a park. More than I say it, I have a wonderful friend here who can explain the do's and don'ts of our park. Okay, but before that, I'm going to show you this device, okay, that is a very important device. This device actually keeps the record of how many tourists or how many people that comes past here to visit our natural site of this Admiralty Park. I would like to invite my colleague Nafila
Hi, okay.
to talk to you about the do's and don'ts.
So before we go in, what I'm gonna show you is that what you're supposed to do and not to do in the park. So first of all, do not fish. So and no catching of insects, no bird trapping, and you cannot feed the monkey. And then do not feed the fish. I think one of the reason is that they want to keep the place clean, right? So when you tend to feed the fish, the place will end up dirty. Yeah, do not feed terrapin. No releasing of animals, because if you release animals, right, people might get attacked also. So no plucking of leaves, flower, no pets, no littering, no smoking, no fire.
Hello once again. Okay, so before we go into our self-guided eco trail, okay, I'm going to just give you a rough idea of what is going to happen. Here you see is the whole map of our Admiralty Park. Like I told you, 27 hectares, 7 hectares belong to the urban part, which is here. So in here, right, you can see many activities like you have an amphitheater where concerts and performance happens. There are many sightseeing places where you can relax and enjoy yourself with your loved ones in the park. Okay, and there's a school here, Republic Polytechnic, part of the nature park, which is the 20 hectares. Not many visitors know about. Okay, so that is why we are here to guide you on this eco trail, and we are going to show you many interesting facts and many interesting habitats and flora and fauna that actually we have it here in Admiralty Park.
Hi, I'm Lynette. Let's see where we are. Wow, Admiralty Park has so many different types of flora. I guess I need a special device or something. That is... Ooh, Nokia. A friendly user indeed. Okay. Nokia, we have this special apps. It's called the JotTag apps. Okay, these JotTag apps will help me identify the different types of flora in Admiralty Park, which is the Nepal palm. Okay, do you know what's a Nepal palm? I will introduce to you. So let's start with the characteristics. Okay, the horizontal trunk grows beneath the ground. So the leaf and the flora stalk grows upwards above the surface. So you can see from the thing. So let's see what our app says. Okay, the leaves grow above the ground when its trunk is underground, which is stated on this signage. The base of the stalk is pounded with a mallet to keep the flow going. So there's a thing underground to help the flow So do you know what is this?
Yeah, when you eat ice kacang, you will know these are our aptat seeds. Yum yum, right?
Oi!
Oh! Hi! Again. This is the start of our self-guided eco trail. Okay, you see this bridge? This is where the magical thing happens. Okay, so now follow me.
Okay, so this is the start of the trail, and we are walking. Oh yeah, don't forget your monkeys. Okay, so yeah. So this is our explorers trying to identify the flora using the geotag. As you can see here, one of our colleagues found it.
So are you from Baba?
I found something that says Baya, alright, but we are actually looking around to actually see similar footages of this Baya. Okay, but what we can see so far is we can see that there's many types of vegetation that we have around our start of this trail. Okay, so as you can see, this trail actually leads us to the inner part of our forested the nature park of this Admiralty Park. Alright, so now if you walk in, right, you realize that the ground is very rocky. It's full of rebels, okay, like this one. Okay, see. So advice is when you walk through this trail, you should be always remember wear proper footwears, okay, and make sure that,
You got hole in your shoe.
yeah, I know. Because I'm not wearing the proper footwear.
So don't learn from
Coming on the
don't learn from her.
use this.
Okay. Don't, this is how I did it. Okay, stop.
Everybody, my name is Ifan. I'm going to show you about this fruit which you may be wondering what it is. It may look like an apple, but it's not. Okay, it is actually called the fruit of a pongpong tree, which is that one. Okay, back to me. Okay, these fruits, right? It is first green like this color, like just an apple, and it turns pink or rosy purple, and and the last stage should be black. This is actually poisonous because of the seed found inside. The fruit is contains an oil which can be burned for lighting purposes, and the seeds are also used in Burma as insecticide or insect repellent. So yeah.
Be careful. Trees and branches may fall, so we have to be very careful when we are walking in this trail. Alright? So let's continue.
Hey, you want to talk about the pong?
Okay, we have encountered a snake. You see? Is there. Can you see the snake? The black thing there? Yeah, that's a snake. That black thing. Yeah. Oh no, it's gone. So we have to be careful for this kind of snake. We don't know whether it's poisonous or not, but yeah, try to be careful.
We have encountered a frog. See that?
Go nearer, go nearer, go nearer.
We have to be very quiet.
Smile for the camera.
Okay, it's called a very poisonous golden spider. Okay, now this spider is one of the biggest species which you can find here in Admiralty Park.
Guys, as you can see there,
No, go further.
there's so many monkeys, right? Do not feed them. See that one lepak like bangga. See.
Now is the part that we've been waiting for. We are walking through the mangrove, not entrance. Okay, in here you can see a very unique part of the habitat in this park. Okay, so let's go. Okay, guys, we have found something very, very heartbreaking. You want to know what is it? Littering. So, as environmental education people, I am going to take this and throw it at a proper place. so we all must do the same, okay? Yes, let's carry on. Alright, we have found the very, very, very pristine mangrove in our Admiralty Park. Okay, there you see our mangroves. Alright, so the characteristics about this mangrove is mangroves are salt tolerant plant that can live in those in those less oxygen areas like in the mud. Okay, they take the nutrients from this mud, okay, and then they grow from there. Okay, they act as a barrier to filtrate floods and all those to come to the mainland. Okay, if you can see, this is how it survives in this habitat. Okay, you see the muddy areas. Are you okay? And the smell, okay, is because of the sulfate that is found in this area, right? Okay, in the waters. Okay, due to in the absence of oxygen, okay, the smell of the sulfate is actually strong when we are here. Okay, if you are here, you can smell the sulfate. Okay, species like the horseshoe crab, okay, mud lobsters and mud skippers and small mussels and clams. These are the creatures that help the process of giving oxygen to these plants in the mangrove. All right. Okay, so this is actually the most beautiful thing that you can actually find in Admiralty Park, because you can't find mangroves in any parks normally. Alright, so take a look.
Phone, yeah, but you know what I've learned? I learned that in Admiralty Park there's so many species, the flora, the fauna, and yeah, it's really amazing.
Okay, so before we go off, okay, we just want to tell you, the first time people who come here and our very own RP students, be very grateful to what we have, RP students, and please enjoy yourselves. Come here, learn about the environment, and for our first time tourists, if you come here, it's not just about me talking to you and you seeing, but you have to come here and see the trail for yourself, okay? Because we hope that you have enjoyed this video and it's time for us to go. So always remember, keep no trace and love the environment. Bye! Hi! Welcome to the Admiralty Park. Okay, I'm very shy.
Idiot.
Hi, I'm Lynette. Okay, let's introduce you to our new flora. Okay, before I start, I've introduced this phone, a Nokia phone, which have this job child apps that enables us to identify the Hi, I'm Lynette. Okay, let's see our new flora. Okay, new flora. Okay, before I introduce you to
Wait! Before we start our eco trail, 4 things to remember.
Hey, snake.